What comes to mind when you think of summer? What do you dream of? Can you picture it? How do you see it? What's stopping you? Oh, right. That. So what's the secret? How can you conjure a chill summer day when your surroundings are anything but? You create it. The right food will transport you to a place you haven't visited in 20 years. For me, that's Sicilian arancini. Arancini, aka little oranges, are named after their resemblance to the ubiquitous Sicilian citrus once they're fried golden. They're traditionally made from leftover risotto and can be stuffed with just about anything before getting breaded and fried. So what makes a rice ball? Well, there's texture. It's deep fried with a crispy golden shell. There's substance. A broth fattened rice becomes a handheld meal and a hearty foil. And then there's glamour. An intensely flavored filling is the prize at the center. This defines your arancino. Wait, what time is it? It takes 48 hours to make this bone broth before it's infused with a rough chopped mirepoix for another 4. Then there's 1 more hour to braise chicken legs and thighs and a little bit of that broth to reinforce it with even more flavor. Now, can you just buy a box of pre-made stock? For sure. Will it taste the same? Absolutely not. Anyway, what's the rush? Summer is a time to relax. It's when you find calm. Risotto itself is a meditation. There's nothing quite like stilling the mind with the calming repetition of pouring broth and stirring rice. It always starts as a slow crawl and finishes in a sprint, ultimately crescendoing into its final form. But arancini are about more than risotto. And the thing about dreams is that they're never quite as simple as a single memory. When enough time passes, other nostalgia can bleed into the frame. Closer to home, a summer picnic always has one dish that stands out from the spread. That's why I chose a filling that matches a classic Italian arancino stuffing with an S-tier Italian-American picnic dish. Sausage and Pepper Ragu is the simplest idea that I'm sure exists, but I have never heard of. Building flavor starts with layers. Spicy and sweet fennel sausage get crumbled and rendered until brown. My favorite way to lean into a sausage recipe is with more fennel. The aromatics cook down with sweet bell peppers and simmer in good Italian tomatoes. The longer it cooks, the deeper and more complex it becomes. You just need time. The waking mind follows routines and structure. You need that to stay organized and productive. Dreams follow a different set of rules. They're disorienting. At least they are until you realize what's going on. This is a dream. And as soon as you do, you're suddenly behind the wheel. What's more powerful? Controlling your dreams or your waking life? And what's the difference? Those fuzzy memories of my first arancino at a Sicilian snack shop off of Rome's Piazza del Popolo were a lifetime ago. Yet they linger. They remain as the steady foundation on top of what's built new. It's layers on top of layers. I sometimes wonder if you can really ever create something from scratch. There's always a starting point, an experience, or a feeling that seeds an idea that connects to everything else you picked up along the way. Then that thing you can only picture in your head, you suddenly made with your hands. Ultimately, a rice ball is just a vehicle. It's a simple snack of leftovers from the fridge that are combined to create something new. So what do you call the process of translating your old experiences into a new reality that's distinctly your own? I call that process dreaming. Reality cannot always give you a bright sun, sandy beaches, or green grass on any given day. But if you can grasp onto even the kernel of a memory and find the right vehicle to shuttle it into existence, you'll have something unique. And in this instance, it feels like summer.